Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the pronouns. We have already talked about nouns. So today we will discuss pronoun. Okay, come to the first slide, that is this is pronouns, and here in second slide I have explained the definition. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is any member of a small class of words found in many languages that are used as replacements or substitutes for nouns and noun phrases, and that have very general reference, such as I, you, he, this, it, who, what. Okay, so here, in simple language, you can say that a pronoun is a word which is used in the place of noun. Okay, so types of pronoun. Here it is written wrong, so I am correcting it. Types of pronoun. First pronoun is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns take the place of people or things. They can be either singular or plural, depending whether they refer to one or multiple nouns. Examples include I, me, we, and us. Personal pronouns are usually either the subject of a sentence or an object within a sentence. Each personal pronoun has different forms depending on its function. For example, if a writer is referring to himself, he should use I if he is the subject of a sentence, as in I saw the dog. If he is the object, he should use me, as in the dog saw me. Second, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are personal pronouns that also indicate possession of something. They have singular forms like my and plural forms like our. These pronouns often appear before the possessed item, but not always. For example, both my car and the car is mine both indicate who owns the car. Third, relative pronouns. A relative pronoun starts a clause, a group of words that refer to a noun, who, that, and which are all relative pronouns. They can also serve as other types of pronouns depending on the sentence. For example, in I saw the dog that you own, the relative pronoun that is the beginning of a clause that you own, which describes the dog. Here in relative pronoun it describes a relation. Reflexive pronoun. When a subject performs an action on itself, the sentence uses a reflexive pronoun after the verb. Reflexive pronouns include myself, himself, themselves, or herself. An example of a reflexive pronoun is a common expression I kicked myself. Here, intensive pronouns. Intensive pronouns are similar to reflexive pronouns but have a different function in a sentence. An intensive pronoun is not necessarily part of a sentence and serves only to add emphasis to its antecedent. For example, I told the children that you yourself would bake the cake today. In this sentence, yourself is an intensive pronoun that repeats the idea that you are making the cake. Better get to it then. Indefinite pronouns like personal pronoun. Indefinite pronouns refer to people or things, but they don't have person or thing to reference. Examples of indefinite pronouns include some, anyone, and everything. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns point out or modify a person or thing. There are four demonstrative pronouns: these and that for singular words, and these and those for plural, like this phone, this hand, this nail, or that door for singular, and for plural like these cats, these pants, those cars. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns begin questions, means it asks questions. For example, in who are you? The interrogative pronoun who start the question. There are five interrogative pronouns: who, whom, whose for questions that involve people, and which and what for questions that involve things. Means who, whom, whose for questions that involve people, means about ask about questions about the persons, peoples, and about things, which and what. Reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are similar to reflexive pronouns, but they involve group of two or more that perform the same action with one another. There are only two reciprocal pronouns, that is each other and one another. Each other is used for groups of two, means there are two groups and we have to compare that, then it is each other, and one another for larger group, means there are so many groups, not only two groups. Each other for only two groups, one another for larger groups. So now, distributive pronouns. A distributive pronouns refer to person, animal, or thing at a time. These pronouns include each, neither, and either, which should be paired with plural nouns or singular verbs. Here is one example: each of the dogs had a bath today, or neither of packages arrived on time. So, we have today we have discussed the pronouns and types of pronouns. Okay, thank you.